Hey guys, we're back with Ace Attorney. We're on the investigation still. Checking out Fresno Street again. Police are still busy investigating in here. Gina's nowhere to be seen. Where is she? Been blissfully quiet, hasn't it? Perhaps she's investigating on her own. Expect she'll be back before long. Shall we wait? Okay, there is obviously a trunk there. There's something different about this room. We gotta use this time to investigate more thoroughly. Sorry. This little trunk wasn't here before, was it? Appears to be made of metal. Wonder to whom it belongs. Probably the police? The dog's in it. There's some initials on the outside, look. Tobias Gregson, or TG. Yep. Oi! What do you think you're doing? It's Gregson, back from the dead. Don't touch my things. That's my trunk, that is. Hands off. What is Gina's name? Gina Lestrade, right. Gina! Where were you hiding? I don't know, you leave something unattended for a few seconds, and every time Dick and Harry's got his greedy eyes on it. Just a wild guess, but... What? Spit it out, Odo. Is it fair to say you've only owned that trunk since this morning's trial? What? What are you trying to say? Sorry. Jeez, there's something stuck in my throat. The trunk goes with me everywhere. Always has. Where have you been this last year? Trying not to incur your wrath, mainly. Dear boss. Usually I'm talking at the yard now. Okay. Sorry, I just ate between videos. Maybe that's what it is. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're saying that it was the boss who killed all them bludgers. You mean the whole Reaper thing? Yeah. Apparently the boss was investigating stuff that no one else at the yard knew nothing about. Stuff to do with all them criminals what got off scot-free. The ones prosecuted by Lord Van Zeeks. Then obviously it was the Blue Moon Reaper giving the orders, weren't it? But why would people be suspecting Gregson of being involved in the killings? There's a notebook in his office. Uh-oh. It had details about all the crimes that have been paid as the Reaper's work. What? No. Did you see it, Gina? Did you see that notebook? They wouldn't blame and let me, because I'm just an apprentice, apparently. It was me who found it, and he was my boss. That's right. It's pretty miffed about it, so let's take a peek at what it said anyway. Ooh. That's our Gina! I thought she stole it. Secret notebook. So he managed to see what was written in his secret notebook. The way I see it, it's my right to read what he wrote. What had he written, Gina? Dates, times, places, names. Whole long list of them. All details about the bludgers must have been done in by the Reaper. But there can be an explanation for that. Perhaps there's a record of the inspector's investigations into the Reaper's activities. Exactly. That's what I said. The first thing you think, right? As it happens, his full names I recognized anyway. Reaper's targets are almost exclusively known as leaders of London's criminal underworld. Well, yeah, but there's one name right at the end that was a bit odd. The end of the list? Pretty sure the date against it was the 31st of October. Is that... Well, obviously that's Halloween. Was that when the Albert... No, that was a week ago. Oh, the day before the inspector is found dead. Oh, duh. So, what was the odd name? Weren't like a name I've seen before. Someone like, Giselle Brett? Nah, it's no good. Can't remember it. Don't think it was an English name, put it that way. Oh dear. What a pity. Chikoku? There's something else too. Don't know if it matters, but the same name kept coming up over and over. Shin. It was. Ooh. Not supposed to mean anything, but... Did you say Shin? Eh? What? Does it mean something? Lord Van Zeeks knew the name too. He mentioned her as well. The woman who actually did the deeds. And now we find her name appeared in Gregson's secret notebook. We haven't seen you in a while, haven't we, Sheena? I saw you yesterday. Well, today. Of course not, I've been busy, ain't I? Investigating on that. Lads of the yard tried to trace the boss's movement the day before it happened. The day before. That'd be the undercover investigation into the red-headed league, then. Only the boss didn't go, did he? Yeah, we know this. Well aware. Anyway, you ain't the only one turning stuff up. Got my own ways of getting results. Dog? Dog! Me and my partner here get together, there's nothing we can't track down. Little Toby! Such a faithful friend. Have you tracked anything down then? What do you think, eh? Of course we have. Can't you tell, though? Police business, isn't it? Nah. Anyway, the point is, if you ever need any help, you know who to turn to, right? Me and the Hellhound here. Great. Because he looks oh so hellish. The Hellhound. You know, about your Hellhound there. Is the fact that he's a black dog a Holmes reference? Chief Inspector Toby, you mean? He's the friend of the force, he is. Japanese police dog means something quite different. Not altogether nice to those involved in crime. Oh, I mean, that could actually be plot relevant. Because... I remember, the professor killed people with hounds. You think Toby's dad? Of the professor? Here in Britain. It's a wonderful compliment, it seems. For a canine, at least. Should be. You're on the great exhibition case. It's Toby here located at Jebber's workshop. Maybe it's time for another demonstration of what this super dog can do, eh? Do we have anything with blood on it? A wig? Do we? Well, what if... Did Gregson have the wig on him? Shoot, I don't want to have to repeat dialogue. Hold on. Let me get the guide back. Oh, I have the guide open still. Where am I? Oh. Yeah, present red hairpiece. Okay, okay.
Take that!
Chief Inspector Toby, you wouldn't mind having a sniff at this? Might be a little too keen, don't you think? No, he loves to sniff. Oh! Chief Inspector made short work of Sheena there. Oh. Look what he's gone to. That trunk clearly has a very strong scent of Inspector Gregson. In other words, must have belonged to him. If the TG didn't give it away. Alright, it's a fair cop, I suppose. You nearly got away with it, too. If it wasn't for that meddling dog. You always talk so proudly of Chief Inspector Toby's nose and what it could achieve. Did it not cross your mind he might identify something that was right next to us? Yeah, bit of a bloomer, wasn't it? That's enough now then, Gina. I think it's time you told us the truth about that trunk. The metal trunk. It weren't like that. It just weren't. Was it? Did he leave it for her, or did she kind of borrow it? I know what's going through that head of yours. That ain't what happened. Alright then, what did happen? Well, like I said before, we're trying to trace the boss's movements. Let Toby here have a whiff of the boss's overcoat. As soon as I done that, he went off like a shot. Straight to that sandwich. People? A sandwich? Sure know your hono. If means the witness. Forgot about that sandwich. You had to hit him between those wooden board. Wait, he has the two wooden. He's literally like a sandwich. He has a green coat on. That's a lettuce. Oh my god. So he had the boss's trunk? They hit the shot like a gunshot and all piled in here? Exactly, he nabbed it from the scene! Goodness. Me and the Chief Inspector gave that sandwich a good grilling. You know what he said? Ketchup and mustard on a scarf! I thought it might fetch a good price. The chap wouldn't be needed anymore, so... that's all I did. Nothing more. Nothing less. But he Adam and Eve the cheek of it, eh? Stealing the dead boss's stuff to flog. I gotta look it up. Is that a real saying? Would you Adam and Eve it? It's a Cockney rhyming slang. Yeah, I mean, I get that it means believe it. He's like, Eve. Okay. How could they? Anyway, that's how it happened. It's a pretty decent trunk. Figured I might as well make use of it. Is there something wrong with that, eh? Well? Maybe you and Mr. Sandwich should try to find the answer to that question together. I think perhaps the trunk should be turned over to the police, don't we? What are you on about? I am the police. Gina, if you wouldn't mind, can we maybe examine it? Yeah, alright then. Do what you want with it. Thank you. Like a detailed report? Yeah. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh. What's the matter with Toby? Why is he acting so aggressively towards me? Mr. Naruhodo, it must be the trunk. Ah! Bad ending! Can't believe Naruhodo died. He's playing the dramatic music. Toby, what are you doing? Gonna lick his face off. Mr. Naruhodo! Mr. Naruhodo! Gina, quickly! Hail a carriage! Can't believe we died. Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Oh, by the way, I realized Iris is probably the one who stole the papers, right? Because her dad worked with it. She was there. That's why she got, you know... What is this? See this huge gash? It's gone right through the leather and into the metal behind. A metal chest like this have been so badly damaged. Maybe Gregson had this in his coat. He had this whole chunk in his chest pocket, and that protected him from the bullet. Wonder how it happened. Is it locked? Let's have a look inside. Oh no! Opens that up. Something inside. Let's see. A passport. Oh, to get to France. Is he about to go on a trip abroad then? Perhaps the date of a departure might tell us something. What is it? It's 31st of October. Just one. Oh! What if he's already in France? This is a body double. I mean, we haven't even. Well, okay, Maria is in the body. Really? Passport is entered. Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered? What, so he went to France? Oh, we can't examine the bottles. Anything up here? On the bottom, on the sides, the top. Nothing? Okay. Mr. Zato, we're not gonna make it. Oh, hey, Sholmes. Get conscious again at last! A blessed relief, my dear fellow. After all, to drop dead after a moderate licking by a small terrier. Most unseemly. What is or isn't seemly isn't irrelevant here. Is irrelevant here, Mr. Sholmes. So glad there's no lasting damage. How are you feeling? I'm fine, thank you. Did you bring me back here? So, what's this on my head? A band? Oh, come on. Sadly, we had no ice. So there's a compress of sugar water. Sugar water? Wouldn't that... That'd make it worse, wouldn't it? Don't worry, Mr. Naruhodo. It's the first aid treatment that my father taught me. Oh, thank you. Let us take tea when you're feeling up to it. But of course, no sugar in the patient... Well, sugar has some medicinal value. I don't know, when I think of sugar, I think of like teeth and how bacteria feed on it. The bump on my head is throbbing sweetly enough, don't worry. Hee hee. Whenever you feel ready, then. I guess you first? What to do? Optional? Yeah. Hey, Sholmes. Posing all cool like. Thank you for your concern, Mr. Sholmes. My dear fellow, think nothing of it. I must say I was quite startled when I heard that you've been attacked by a dog. For a moment, I feared that the infamous murderer of so many had come back from the dead. You mean the professor? Fortunately, I see your prize throat is unscathed. I mean, how would Genshin have used dogs for the killing? Like, he wouldn't have access to, like, you want to be able to secretly train killer dogs, right? They had to have been police dogs, right? Or, you know, something. Turned out Collier was obviously afforded some welcome protection. Was I that close to death? All I remember is that dog licking my face over and over again. If you wish to avoid such troubles, a little mustard spread out on the cheek should do the trick. Just constantly keep mustard on your face. Do you think that would balance the sweetness of your bandage rather splendidly? Is that it? Is this Susano's? And this is just as I left it before. But I swear, like, it's the tablecloth now? I don't know. Step ladder? No. What's... Is Iris on? Let me look at the guide. It says to... Oh, go back to Fresno Street. Oh, I mean, this works too. What? Is that Miko Tobo? What song is this? Can't believe Iris killed Miko Toba. What on earth is going on here? Am I having a bad dream? Oh no, it's an old German folk song. Rather fine rendition, I think. It's the least of my concerns. Iris? Iris, what's the matter? Just a little murder. Who is that sprawling, that relaxed gentleman over there? Oh, that's Kazuma's mask! Just not put that together. Iris, she even listening? Excuse me, sir! Do apologize for troubling you. Also, you're singing so merrily, but... It's obviously a record, right? Would you be kind enough to explain the situation? Well, that worked. Crooning gentleman and a mute young girl. Rather tantalizing juxtaposition. And one that appears to have incited the gods of deduction within me to find their voices too. Mr. Sholmes, you mean... Strains of reasoning within me are playing now as a delightful duet. One melody sings a reunion full of nostalgia. Whilst the other, it's a morose theme about the great secret you're trying so desperately to conceal, Iris. She's turned as white as a sheet. As usual, you've instantly seen to the very heart of the matter. Are we going to do a Sholmes deduction about this? By the time my own brief performance is over, feel sure this gentleman's song will reach its finale. So then, to Music Land, where all is sweetness and delicacy and harmony. Pray, do enjoy the Herlock Sholmes' latest, and I think maybe last, Logic and Reasoning Spectacular. Depends on if Case 5 has an investigation. Is that the first time we've seen a silhouette without the hat? It just felt weird. Man's identity. Firstly, consider his nationality. Clearly he's a German. Yep, by the song he's singing. What's the man here at all? Such high spirits. Answer, of course, Iris. It's clearly known to you. You will only follow the gaze of those bright young eyes. Don't interact without taking part in this mystery. The reason for this man's mildly irritating warbling is revealed by the herbal tea. Yeah. Now to the next question. Who exactly is this gentleman? As it happens, a number of years ago now, certain German gentleman engaged my services solving a particularly delicate case. For the retrieval of letters once sent to an acquaintance might have proved problematic. In order to conceal his noble identity, I also arrived at my office in a mask. The gentleman's name was Wilhelm Gottschalk Sigismund von Ormstein. Yeah, that's German, alright. The King of Germany! Iris looks cute, trying to keep her mouth shut. If my memory serves, the mask worn by this gentleman is identical. There can be no question. It must belong to the King of Germany. His Majesty remembers the fine service I afforded him. He's decided to show his face again, mask and all, in order to express his gratitude. Well-mannered monarch indeed. Wouldn't you agree, my dear fellow? She can't talk, but she knows he's stupid. The identity of the masked visitors is the King of Germany. His son is currently in London as well. Oh! During the wonders of the Great Exhibition. Was that him? I thought he was from like Austria or something. Remember the balloon boy? King of Germany. You have a second one? Yep. Girls, silence. She leaves us one remaining imponderable. It's you, young Iris. Your apparently inexplicable silence is unable to hide the truth. The reason for your muteness is concealed as oh, the papers. £5 note, I believe. Stay, compatriot, I'm deeply saddened. It appears that you've allowed yourself to be bribed into silence by His Royal Highness, earning yourself some spending money in exchange for keeping quiet about the King's secret. Now the final piece of the puzzle. What is the secret you strive to hide with your silence, Iris? Yes, we need only follow. I like to think that anytime she gets into trouble, this is how Sholmes like deals with it. That involuntary twitch of your eyes to find the answer. You're attempting to abscond with the coffee cup. That's not the dog collar, is it? My favorite coffee cup, in fact. Should I say the handle of... Okay, yeah, I guess it does look like that. Fears that his hide is broken in the midst of hijinks. Leads us to the sad truth. My favorite coffee cup has been broken by the King of Germany. And Iris, you tried to conceal it from me! I shall have a bill sent via governmental channels to the German royal family for its replacement. Yeah, £1, please. Hide the coffee cup. This concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this painful puzzle. Back to the song. With your silence as well, the fellow's jovial warbling rather rings in the ears, does it not? Mr. Sholmes? Must say something does rather trouble me. Pray, Susato, do tell. Is your Royal Highness? Doesn't appear to have moved a muscle since we arrived. Ah. You haven't said a word either, Iris. Mr. Sholmes says it all right. Might as well own up to it now. Your reasoning isn't entirely without substance, I must admit. One other thing, Mr. Sholmes. Yet another grievance, Mr. Naruhodo? Surely not. Actually, I read the story of that case recently. The one you're just describing. According to that, at least? Was it? Yeah, okay, it was Bohemia! Yeah, that's pretty much Austria. Goodness, was it? Yes, that's quite true. Master Gats, the prince, testified to that in court. In his words, come to see... Yeah, all the way from Bohemia. They made a good rhapsody there. Ask you to keep that minor error to yourselves. Easily become quite a scandal. I believe, Mr. Naruhodo. It's our turn now to make some corrections to a number of minor errors that have slipped in. Oh, a fun little geography fact for you. There's something I never knew about, because it doesn't really show up on maps. But between France and Spain, there's a little tiny, like, micro country. Like, think like Rhode Island. I think even smaller. Called, like, Almora? Or something like that. I think the population is like 80,000. Which is surprisingly big. Even Mr. Sholmes is willing to admit he might be slightly wide of the mark this time. Although it's clear that Iris is definitely hiding something. We need to find out the truth behind this mysterious scene. One truth is incontrovertible. My favorite coffee cup is no more. So, shall we embark again? On a joint yeah. Okay. I was looking that up because, I was trying to look up the name of the mountain range between France and Spain. So I googled, like, France-Spain border. And that country popped up. Anyway, skip through this. This is the gramophone. Purchasing? Yeah. Gramophone.
Take that!
Don't even need to look at it. That one was obvious because it was actually in the background. You didn't have to turn things around for it. Most of them, like, it's something you would never see without the 3D, like, looking around. The reason for his mildly irritating warbling is revealed by the gramophone. Indeed! No well-bred gentleman would break into an obscure folk song when making a social call. Yeah, he says it like it's obvious. He's not singing at all, in fact. Maybe the fellow is unconscious. Oh, Iris was getting back at Susato. So she killed Susato's dad for hiding her dad died. Music seems to have stopped now. I ask you, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? Why would I have purchased a recording of that gibberish? How should I know? Well, never mind. On with the detection. Who exactly is this gentleman? Is it going to change? You still going to say King of Germany? Yeah, okay. What do you think? We examined the mask? The young prince was wearing a mask. Was he? Yeah, all the nobles wear masks. To identify the true owner of the mask. Okay, well, it just lets us present it. We got a lot of people.
Take that!
I mean, I guess you need suspects to fill it up. Assuming the suspect list stays the same for the final case. Oh, I mean, they could trim it down, you never know. There'd be no question, that mask belongs to Kazuma Asogi. In other words, my memory is sublimely unreliable. Only you could try to make that sound positive. Kazuma's mask has been languishing on this metal chest for several days. It doesn't explain why he's wearing it now. Now, simple matter to determine. Oh, I saw the shuttered cup just now. He's unconscious. We need only excuse ourselves in advance. Gently lift the mask and peer beneath it. Miko Toba the whole time? I don't believe it. Ah! What the fuck? Mother! I love the little... Like, I love the face Iris is making. What did Trump say? Afraid, Mr. Zato, you must be... I think not, Mr. Sholmes. It appears that our logic and reasoning has once again revealed the truth. Susato is the Princess of Germany. This mysterious visitor? It's my unconscious spot. What? Why? No one invited you to do this, Susato. Look, this is for me and Sholmes. My unconscious father, Yujin Mikotoba. Logic and reasoning. We're just looking at saying. Yeah, this one was a little unnecessary. What's next then? The coffee cup is shattered. Leaves us to one remaining imponderable. Your inexplicable silence is unable to hide the truth. Is that the knapsack? Well, is it the papers? Most money that we count is in coin form. I'm not even sure we've seen any banknotes. I didn't actually think about that. I'm assuming... Oh, is it not? Is it something else? The metal chest? Oh, there is something in there. It's not locked. So it is. You think Hound of the Baskervilles is in there? I guess it's not good. The reason for your muteness is concealed inside that metal chest. An excellent observation. There's something different about the chest's appearance. It's kept locked at all times, and yet now the catch is open. Evidently, this has something to do with your refusal to speak, Iris. It's a simple enough matter to incite you to speak, I'm sure. You merely need to open this chest. Here we go. No! Early don't! Okay. Okay. Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes! Early! Brilliant. He's dead! Never! Oh, Hurley, I told you not to open it. Ah, so you found your voice now, Iris? Oh, it's up to us. In other words, what just happened clearly reveals the truth here. Yes. The real reason for your silence until now is somewhat different to the usual dance of detection you perform with Sholmes, isn't it? And he's left me alone on the ballroom floor. Gonna have to dance this next part solo. I need to get to the bottom of this for my own peace of mind. Now then, Iris isn't usually the silent type, so you mean you don't know the answer yet? Despite the knowing point of your finger before? Mr. Sato, sometimes a man needs to point his finger first and think later. So true. Literally the Phoenix right way. Well, if you say so. We'd better examine Iris more closely. Try to rescue their situation then. Is it the paper? Anything in her hair? Is it this? No. Did she eat something sour? Oh! Hey, look at that.
Take that!
What's the key to it? The real reason was the key behind your back. Mr. Sholmes was thrown into the air before. Just before you called out to try to stop him. Oh! You slipped something out of your mouth. Something is the key now in your hands. The key to the chest. You're so clever, you know. But now it becomes clear. Thanks to Mr. Sholmes' graphic demonstration, we'll imagine what happened here. But Professor Mikotowa also opened the metal chest. And landed sprawled on the settee. Oh wait, that doesn't explain all the facts. What about the stylish scarf and the cup of tea? Above all, why would he be wearing Kazuma-sama's mask? As Iris put him on. For those curious details, think of only one explanation. Clearly an unbelievable miracle took place in this room. Isn't that right, Iris? He has to play the idiot before he gives the correct answer. Consider how the room was arranged before this whole painful experience took place. Oh! Oh, literally just happened that way? Mikotoba opened the chest, completely unaware of what awaited him inside. The mask was flung into the air, just as he was, only to land neatly on his face when it fell back down. The key kept journeying through the air ended when it was cut on the unconscious professor's finger. You mean to say that stylish scarf? It's actually just a tablecloth. This is the Great Detective's office, after all. Place of miraculous deductions. They had to give us a bit of levity before the case 5, huh? What do you expect? Anything less? Yes, you're right. Happened exactly as you said. Brilliant, Runo! This concludes Ryunosuke Naruhodo's great deduction of this punchy puzzle. I like how he's just as much of a dork as Sholmes is. Well then, why don't I make a fresh pot of tea for us all?
Objection!
Oh! Sholmes has an objection? An admirable performance, Mr. Naruhodo. But in the final act of the show there, you rather missed everything of importance. Why they're opening the chest? Mr. Sholmes! You would cast your mind back to my earlier deduction. Iris, clearly you're hiding a great secret. She is? The look on her face. Mr. Sholmes must be right. Whatever that great secret is, the cat isn't out of the bag yet. So put it to you again. You're attempting to abscond with that coffee cup! It really is a shame about the cup. It's been smashed when Mikotoba opened the chest. Now that the deduction has taken a different direction, Iris doesn't seem to be trying the broken cup anymore. The great secret is something else. The papers in the knapsack? Or is there something... Oh! Oh! Hey! Hey! Look at that! You're attempting to scour the case file! Iris, as you know very well, nothing escapes the attention of a great detective, as long as he has someone to point out his flaws. Oh no! We visited Scotland Yard's autopsy laboratory earlier today. Dr. Gorey informed us. The autopsy report of Clint Banks's gone missing. I love her design. Clint Banks's. Yes, I do seem to recall. Some years ago, I asked to see the report in question. You were with me, weren't you, Iris? Okay, so Sholmes was investigating it. You mean, it was you, Iris? Those papers you have there are... I'm sorry. Forgive me! Perfect freeze frame. Hide the case file. Solved. What's on there? Deduction complete. Elementary. In truth, I would like to have thought I could have predicted the booby trap chest. But it caught me completely off guard. It's very nearly the late consulting detective Herlock Sholmes. Don't worry, Miko Toba's dead because you landed on him. I'm sorry, Hurley. I mean, wait, how old is Sholmes? 34? Yeah, okay. The autopsy report really is? Yes, I took it from the lab, even though I knew it was very important. Is there something in it that troubled you, Iris? Because your dad worked on it, right? Not exactly something that troubled me. Something I've been looking for. When I saw this report, when I saw the writing in it, I knew it was Daddy's. The writing? Your father's writing? What do you really mean? Iris? Must be something that's hard for her to talk about. Forgive me for wait, who were the... Right, Wilson was in charge, Miko Toba was the first, and then Scythe was the second. Right. Forgive me for interrupting, my dear fellows. Mr. Sholmes, what is it? You're also the poor and conscious gentleman on the set. He has been somewhat forgotten. Ah, father! Perhaps we should find our guest somewhere more peaceful to rest. Mr. Naruto. Yeah? Would you be so kind as to lend me your bed? Let's do our very best to make him comfortable, I feel. Yeah, of course. I'll help you carry him up. So will I. No, I can manage it alone, thank you. You have tea to enjoy. We want to not want Iris's brood is to. Because there's no better way to make the professor comfortable than dragging him upstairs like a trunk. Yeah. I wonder. Perhaps this is deliberate. Maybe Mr. Sholmes is making himself scarce to give Iris the chance to talk more freely. Must use this opportunity to talk with Iris. Find out what's going on. Hey, hold on. I'm going to cut the video real quick. Oh. Have we heard this song before? It sounds new. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's finish this. Your daddy. What would you like to tell us about it, Iris? About your father? I'm sure I told you before, didn't I? He used to be Hurley's partner. Who said he wasn't? Someone said he wasn't. The notes about all the cases they solved together are kept inside that metal chest. Miko Toba said it. Hurley told me, you see? He said that Daddy's somewhere far away now, so we can't meet. It's one way of describing it. When I secretly unlocked the chest and read through the papers inside, I started to build up a picture in my head of what Daddy must be like. It's only natural. Just like any other girl of your age. I heard that Daddy was a professor of medical science, so I studied and took my degree too. Well, that's only natural, I suppose. I respect. You're not quite like any other girl your age, though. But there's one thing I could never find out. Daddy's name. Is it not Wilson, then? Ah! His name wasn't anywhere in any of the notes that he made about his work with Hurley. Then one day... That's what happened, is it? So the autopsy report, you finally managed to work it out, is that right? Her dad's Miko Toba! Yes. It's the handwriting in the report that caught her eye. Because we don't know it was written by Wilson, right? I saw the writing in the report, I could hardly believe it. I know that handwriting, I thought to myself. It's the same as the writing you'd seen on your father's case notes? Exactly. I was desperate to compare the two properly. I needed to see them side by side. I asked the doctor in the laboratory. I was told I couldn't take the report away. Even worse, I was told that's the first and last time we'd be allowed to even look at it there. So you decided to steal it. When I compared the autopsy report with the case notes I had there, there's no doubt. The handwriting was exactly the same. It was Daddy's. The signature of the corner at the bottom of the autopsy report read Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh, we don't have it in the court record yet. That's how I finally found out. Learned Daddy's name at last. I see. Ever since then, I call myself Iris Wilson. Is she actually Susato's like half sister or something? That's also when I had the brilliant idea, writing stories all about his exciting times with Hurley. I decided there and then that I'd write the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Wait, so how much of that is fictional? No idea if the stories have quite such a deep personal significance for you. See why the autopsy report was so important to her now. Why she was prepared to break the law to get her hands on it. And what are they gonna do to an 8-year-old that takes it, right? Or like, she's 9, like... How old is she now? 10, so she was 8 at the time, yeah. Just apologize, Iris. Holmes? This is really all my fault. Hurley? Made a promise, you see? That until the time was right, I'd keep the details about your father a secret. I know. I've been very naughty. I'll take the autopsy report back to Dr. Gorey and apologize, I promise. Yes, we'll go together, I think. Then, let me look after it for you until we get there. Yeah, let me just hold on to this. Yeah, hold on. Let's take a look at what this says. Take a little look-see here. The autopsy report of the final victim. Clint Van Zeek's male, 33, British. 31st of May, but time of death, 31st of May, between 9 p.m. and midnight. Coroner, Dr. John H. Wilson, yeah? Death from a single stab wound to the heart. Other superficial external wounds indicative of a duel. Recent scarlet ink stains visible on the little and ring fingers of the right hand. No documented corresponding ink was found. Interesting. What do you stab someone with a katana? That's more of a slashing weapon, isn't it? Vital evidence recovered from the victim's stomach during autopsy. Credit to Gregson for petitioning so doggedly for the autopsy procedure. No internal trauma noted anywhere in the body. What was the evidence? That is signed John H. Wilson, yeah. That doesn't mean it was actually him who signed it, though. I must go and water my herbs, I think. Is that like a metaphor? I'll see y'all later. Like, you know, like girls say, like, oh, I'm gonna go, like, pick flowers or something when they go to the bathroom. Is it like that? Poor Iris. She must be feeling awful. No, Mr. Sholmes is here for her, but still. Ah! What? How? What's the meaning of this, Mr. Sholmes? Mr. Sholmes? Oh dear me. So, you've noticed, I see. What's wrong with it? Is the signature a fake? Sholmes is your dad the whole time? I don't know. But that would mean... What on earth does that matter, Mrs. Otto? Turned white as a sheet. It's this autopsy report, the one from 10 years ago. The writing isn't Dr. Wilson's at all. No, okay. Huh? What do you mean? Because I know this writing very well. This writing? It's my father's. Yeah. What? What? Professor Mikotomas! Indeed, it's true. And now you know. My dear fellows! No, I don't know anything. What on earth does all this mean, Mr. Sholmes? It's the idea that's slowly forming in my mind. It's just too extraordinary to believe. You have to explain. Autopsy report writing. It's actually penned by Professor Mikotoba then? That makes no sense. It's not possible, surely. Not possible. He is a professor of medicine, isn't he? You ever go to Afghanistan? My dear fellow, pray take a deep breath and think again. Yes, you're right. In some ways, it actually makes a great deal of sense. It does? 10 years ago, when my father returned to Japan from Great Britain. From his study tour. Prior to his return, where was Dr. Mikotoba engaged? Of course. He was an assistant in Dr. Wilson's... We already know he was on the autopsy team. Would have assembled the full autopsy report. Once the work was completed, the head coroner would check the contents and put his signature on the document. In other words, the only writing of Dr. Wilson's in the report would be a signature at the end. Let's see. Iris got the wrong end of the stick, you mean? She saw that, so the whole report had been written by him. Which is very understandable, of course. What a complicated situation. Your partner. Thinking about it, most of what we know about you, Sholmes, comes from published stories of your exploits. Yes, the adventure of Sherlock Sholmes, written by Iris. We really have no way of knowing what's fact and what's fiction. Most troubling for you, my dear fellow, I'm sure. What about this supposed partner of yours? Did he really exist or not? Ah, you've come straight to the point, I see. Please come straight to the answer. I believe Iris explained it to you in one of her installments. He was a trusted comrade, the only person that could have truly have called a friend. What about me? Did this partner of yours truly make a record of all your cases? Are his notes really stored inside that metal chest? Just beneath the boxing glove? Absolutely, my dear madam. Absolutely. So, where's your partner now? We rarely meet. You see, he lives on the other side of the world. But if this autopsy report and the records of all your old cases are penned by the same hand, the autopsy report was written, though not signed by your famous partner, there'd only be one logical conclusion. Pray! Impress me. Your partner would have to be Yujin Mikotoba. In other words, Miss Susato's father. Upon my word, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? You're coming along wonderfully. You've hit upon the method at last. You finally grasped the art of deduction. You mean to say? Allow me to introduce you. Oh, where do you come from? To my great friend and partner, Mikotoba. Professor Mikotoba. Sholmes and Mikotoba. Does this mean that you're the real Dr. Wilson? No, my dear. So my old self, Mikotoba, your father. Yeah, of course. It's obviously too much for Susato to take in. I must say, though, how my old friend has attained worldwide celebrity as a great mystery solver is the greatest mystery of all. Still remember the first time we met? Ah, pray remind me. When was it again, Mikotoba? He forgot. 16 years ago, Sholmes. Ah, yes, quite! 16 years ago. I just arrived from Japan with Sesshiyo and Genshin. I was in search of lodging close to the hospital. Some comfortable rooms at a reasonable price. Our rents are devilishly high in that particular area. That's right, so I decided I needed someone to share lodgings and the expense. I was fortunate enough to be introduced to Sholmes, who found himself in a similar situation. Okay, so relatively same thing as how Studying Scarlet starts. Just, you know, not Watson. I was a callow fellow back then, a mere shadow of the great detective you see before you now. I was working in the hospital's chemical laboratory at the time, yep. Indulging my curiosities for the little game. The situation of our cohabitation led to us pursuing cases together, you see. Hard to believe, it was a mere 6 years ago. It was a mere 6 years. We had a great many adventures. The last year of Mikotoba's stay in Britain, the most infamous of cases presented itself. The case with which you become rather familiar yourself, the professor killings. After the trial, Seshio and I were summoned back home. Hardly surprising, given the circumstances. So there you have it. As you know, all the details recorded by my trusty chronicler remain in the metal chest. It's just amazing. Mikotoba really is Mr. Sholmes' famous partner. Are they gonna ignore the Iris thing? Father? Goodness, my dear. What a cunning look. What, is Susato's mom dead or alive? As your daughter, I'm very proud to learn that you're the great detective's great partner. Nevertheless, there's another mystery I really must ask you to explain now. Also, like, if Iris is his daughter, why did he leave her behind? And that is? You know very well what it is. The unresolved matter of Iris' father. Ah! Of course, I would almost forget about that one. I should have seen this coming, I suppose. Iris' father. Iris told us all the notes about the great detective's adventures that are in that metal chest were written by her father. Isn't that correct, Mr. Sholmes? That is indeed what I told young Iris. Oh, not correct? If you're Mr. Sholmes' partner, father, you wrote all those case notes? Iris' father? It must be you! Ah! Upon my word, Miss Susato. You're coming along wonderfully as well. You two must have hit upon the method at last! Finally grasped the art of deduction! What? Given his reaction, he's not the father. Well, you've always told me, father, that my mother died when I was born 16 years ago. You left me in grandmother's care while you embarked on your study tour of Britain. Okay. So she was dead. I've always accepted that. But, all this about Iris? There it is, Susato's ice-cold stare. No, hold on a minute. It isn't very complicated. I mean, it's really not what you think. Well, there's a hot, young British woman. Perhaps you'd like to explain exactly what it is? Oh, Susato takedown time? There it is. The eyes go from ice cold to red hot, just before she... Oh, really? Got the young end of the stick. Sholmes, say something, man. Did he, like, adopt her or something? It's quite enough, my fiery fellows. Mr. Sholmes. Yeah, when did he get all dressed up? Whilst I don't like interrupting this exciting exploration of the past, Mikotoba and I have an urgent matter that requires a short excursion. It's very late, Mr. Sholmes. Where must you go? Why, my dear madam? Is that not obvious? My partner and I must pursue our natural enemies. So get your coat, Mikotoba. The game is afoot! But, Sholmes, you must give Susato a full explanation, I think. No, that can wait until the end of the trial, when you need it most. Later, my dear fellow, later. Our carriage awaits downstairs already. You haven't changed one iota, have you? I mean, really. Visit our home after 10 long years. I opened that chest in a fit of nostalgia, quite inexplicably pass out. As if that wasn't enough, I eventually regained consciousness and plunged straight into all of this. Father, please? Go with Mr. Sholmes now. Yeah, you can explain it to us in the middle of the trial later. What? No doubt that whatever happened, you're acting in everyone's best interests. I trust you, completely. Susato, and the pink-haired British woman he met must have been like, she was really nice. Sending the great detective and his great partner off on renewed adventures together is more than I could have hoped for in my wildest dreams. Very well then. We'll speak again later. So, believe your own work is done for the day. Wish you the best of luck tomorrow. Yes, Naruhodo. Good luck in battle. And in reaching a decision. Decision? About whether to go back to Japan, I suppose? About whether to expose the truth.
So much happened that day that I barely knew what to do with myself.
Oh.
It would only be later that I'd come to realize how amidst the chaos I'd unleashed were all the clues I needed to finally unearth the truth. And that all the turmoil was necessary to give me the resolve to see everything through.
Song school. End the case? It's weird that it ended it in the investigation. Like, I mean, it kind of feels like they should have just tied both cases together, but I guess they wanted to, like, you know, keep the 5 case standard going on. Anyways, guys, we're gonna start case 5 next time. The resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Ooh, that's a good title. Final. Ooh. Like, okay, what's going on? Right? I mean, the game just said, oh, hey, I have all the clues right here. Okay, Strongheart has to be behind this. 100%. Mikotoba is the guy who like, helped fake Genshin's death. Right? It had to be Mikotoba. Well, no, we don't know enough about Wilson, actually. Who is Wilson now? We know nothing about him. We thought he was Iris's father and Watson, and, you know, we could extrapolate a lot about that. But now he's a complete unknown. Was he the professor? Might have been. And that would have been why Giselle Brett killed him? Maybe? But also, I don't think Gregson is actually working for the as the Reaper. I think that's false evidence Strongheart is planning. He's got to be the one behind all this. He's got to be the Damon Gant. But is he the one actually doing the killings? Who would be... Like, who killed Gregson, basically? Was it Strongheart? Maybe? I mean, we really know nothing about where he was or what he does. Like, we still don't know where Gregson died at. Yeah, we're missing that. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out. I mean, right? I feel like we are probably still missing a little bit of information that is needed. But anyways, next time, start case 5, which is, if it's all trial, that is one long trial. And I am ready for that. The final cases are always the best. And, like, 1-5 wasn't really a final case. So I'm ready to see what they got in store for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.